The irony is that we were going to go to Vegas and like gamble a little bit, go to dinner, have some drinks, and then it just turned into just
All
gambling.
gambling. Men have taste buds on their nutsack.
I don't know why they call them condiments. They don't taste like either. Welcome. It is the boys. And it is the morning. That would be so hard to try to do.
The whole thing?
Oh, that'd be miserable.
Welcome, it is the boys. And this is Pure Janice.
Is that a Caesar salad in your pocket? Or does your pussy just stink?
Oh, great.
That's so stupid. I'm not going to start with my joke, because my joke, it would just set a really rough mood for the whole thing. All right, welcome back to the Good Enough Podcast, and we are doing the first of a new series of podcasts in the morning, because
We are, well, I am jobless.
and I don't work a 9 to 5, so we are both, in turn, really happy.
Yep.
I feel way better in the morning I do at night. I feel like I'm ready to roll.
Extra motivated.
Yeah,
Have all the time in the world after the podcast is done.
generally happier.
Agreed.
I work a double starting at noon, and I still have like hope right now. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. And actually, on that note, I'm back to work. I think we recorded the day that my restaurant opened back up last week, and it's been 100% chaos every day, like bleeding from my eyes. It's been, I say that, it's like a stupid joke, but like it's been insane, like absolutely bananas. Which is rad, but we're only allowed, the current California standard is you're only allowed to have half staff. So it's insane. But hey, man, I am happy to be making money again.
Yep.
And it is super weird to work a job where you take home cash and then not work it for 2 months and then all of a sudden have a bunch of cash in your pocket again. So I feel cash rich, and we are both rich as shit for one day.
Yeah. Until we blow all of our money.
Yeah,
Or
on not
all
working.
of my money.
Yeah. But, I mean, the world is still ending, but our situation's skyrocketing.
Looking up.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
What was it? Probably 6-8 weeks ago, we were sitting by a fireplace talking about how I got laid off and you were over your job.
Yep.
And now it's a morning. It's a weekday morning.
I technically got to sleep in.
Yeah.
And now we're recording the podcast at not 9 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
but 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and it is so much better. And, yeah, look at us go. Making moves.
Yeah. So we're going to start off with some fan questions.
Oh, shit. I forgot about these.
First question. What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
Ooh. Wow.
I'm just trying to think, like, some sports would be hilarious, but at the same time, like,
to watch or play?
to watch.
Okay.
I'm thinking, like, if you add alcohol to racing, obviously that's what my mind goes to.
Yeah.
People are going to fucking die.
Yeah.
I'm thinking rugby would be pretty funny.
Hilarious.
Because-
It'd be hit sticks only.
Dude.
And puking.
And guys just, like, running, like, sideways and, like,
Is hot yoga a sport?
drunk hot yoga.
Yeah, because then your blood would thin and it would just like metabolize insanely fast,
Oh.
and then people would just be eating shit the whole time. That would be funny. Ping pong.
Yep. I was
Uh,
thinking, man, what is that? What's the sport where they ride the horses and they got to hit the ball? Like cricket or something?
Polo.
Polo.
Yeah.
Dude, people just falling off horses, getting clubbed.
Nah, dude. Sober people, drunk horses.
Oh. Even better.
Even better. That'd be so good. Wow. What else? That's a. That's really good.
I mean, honestly, you could add alcohol to any sport,
And it would be.
and it
really
would be funny.
Yeah. I played ping pong against a guy who was really high, who had smoked a ton of weed one time, and it was hilarious, and I felt really good because his swing was delayed about 1 second, so
Yeah.
we'd miss every time. And that was one of the funniest moments of my whole life.
Imagine, I'm trying to think, a kicker in football, drunk, god awful.
Stumbles, eat shit if you can
Yeah.
even kick the ball. Wow.
Soccer would probably be fairly shitty.
Soccer would be really funny. That'd be a good one.
Yeah, it would be funny. I feel like any sport where it's like an open field
Yeah.
/ court, best sport to add alcohol to.
Yeah. Kids volleyball.
Yeah.
T-ball would be really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Wow.
So
All right,
anyway,
what's the next one?
we'll move on for that one. What set of items could you buy at a store that would make the cashier most uncomfortable?
Dude, I love this. How many items do we get? Like 3?
Yeah, let's go 3.
I'm trying to get creative because I feel like everyone goes like
Condoms, lube,
banana.
and gummies. Oh, banana. Yeah.
Go cucumber,
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
mayonnaise.
No banana, but cucumber.
Cucumber, mayonnaise,
Oh.
and a garbage bags.
Hmm.
No. Oh, no. Preparation H cream, cucumber, and mayonnaise.
That is horrid. I cannot beat that one.
Oh, no, wait. I'm going to go from mayonnaise to cottage cheese.
That is
Yeah,
disgusting.
that's actually horrible.
Okay, well, you knocked that one out of the park.
Yeah, we're firing on all cylinders this morning.
Yeah. So if you guys want to absolutely embarrass your friend who is a cashier at a store,
Yeah.
buy what Tyler just said.
Yeah.
You will fuck them up.
And then go to a register that's not open and then ring the bell really loud for service.
Yeah. So some unknown guest gets to come over and ring out your terrible purchases.
Yeah. Well, my stomach doesn't feel good now.
Yeah. Anyway, that was the questions we had for this week.
Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, we're working, which is sick. Like I said, I haven't had a day off yet, and I'm kind of okay with that because I feel like this is one of the only things where you could take advantage of the world scenario.
Yeah.
But I do get tomorrow off, which is nice, kind of like rest up a little bit because we've just been working like doubles and crazy stuff. But I have the distinct pleasure of taking my mom to the hospital tomorrow because she gets a colonoscopy. Coloscopy.
Oh.
I don't know English. It's my second language. But yeah, dude, she has to get put under to get her butt explored.
I would like to call it a colonoscope pie.
Yeah.
One off of the cream pie.
Yeah. Yeah, she gets her butt turned into a crater, and I just get to sit there.
Oh.
Yeah. She's getting her...
Bro, no son should ever say, my mom's going to get her butthole turned into a crater.
She's getting her Roto-Rooter in her cheeks, and I'm just going to be chilling in the
Oh,
waiting
man.
room. So, I mean, that's the most relaxing way to spend your day.
So is that one of those things where, like the parents always went in to your doctor's appointments and heard when they were like,
Yep.
have you had sex? No.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
And you get to go in
make
and watch.
eye contact with nobody for 5
Yeah.
minutes.
They're like, you go in with your mom. So have you had anal sex? Looks at you. No. That's why he was born.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, every time my mom has a couple drinks and I start like just giving her shit, and we're at the restaurant around a bunch of friends or around you or whatever. Her favorite thing to pull is I should have swallowed you.
I've heard that one so many times.
I was gonna swallow you, but I got lazy.
Yep, heard that one.
Yeah, so that's what she gets. She gets the Roto-Rooter booty.
Damn.
Oh no, that sounds like a really bad title. Roto-Rooter cheeks.
That should be the new name.
And we talked about this a couple weeks ago too. She had to get another COVID test yesterday. She had to get the nose probe again
Screw that.
to be able to get
So she's
Indiana
getting
Jones in her butt.
She's getting probed in every hole.
Yeah, dude, she's
at this
getting
point.
blown out.
Damn.
Yeah, my mom's looking like Swiss cheese right about now. That's brutal, man.
We're
But it's
sorry.
fine. My mom's apparently just a blow up doll at this point. America burned down a Target yesterday.
Did they really?
Oh yeah, just about some racist stuff, so they burnt the whole thing down.
Oh wow.
Cops killed another guy. Churches can open, but we can't sit people at a bar. World's going down, but we're chilling.
On the
So
flip
hard.
side of that, though, I was watching on the news this morning that there are some bars that are restricting you from wearing a mask. Says it on the receipt. Like you walk inside, they will not let you in if you're wearing a mask.
Hey, that's super annoying. Because the mask's the worst.
Yeah.
And I have to wear one to serve. And it's so hot. I mean, we were slow last night for a little bit, and I was still, like, sweating. And I'm not, like, a big sweaty dude.
Yeah.
And it's, like, your face is just, and I have a beard, so that's shit. But, I don't know, it's the worst. What's crazy, though, is I was, like, going home last night and passed by the bench. They opened.
And they're under new ownership now, right?
I believe so. But that's a straight bar.
Yeah.
Like, no food. They have Cheetos. Literally. That's it.
Damn.
And
Some
they
badass
hung,
food.
like, bamboo with shower curtains. And instead of, like, off on rods that are a foot and a half wide, and you can pull them back to talk to the next person. And they used zip ties.
Huh.
It's the most ghetto thing ever. And they were selling, like, I don't know, 4 ounces of clam chowder for $2, and you had to buy clam chowder to get a drink, was what my friends were telling me. But I was like,
That's a weird
and apparently
combo.
that's totally legal. Cutting up shower curtains and selling clam chowder is how they opened a bar.
That's weird.
I don't understand it at all, but you know what? I don't own a business. That's why I don't own a business.
Yeah.
That's why I just work for one.
Yep. Makes life easier.
Yeah, so world's in a weird place, but like I said, all of a sudden we've tried to make the best of it. Not all of a sudden. We found a way to make the best of it. So, it's going well.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go to this shit sucks.
Yeah.
Because mine kind of plays off of our daily lives here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just sold my race car, which was nice. Gained some money in the pocket. Also, sold my truck, which is good and bad because that's where my this shit sucks comes into play. I'm moving into a new apartment in Sacramento on Monday, and I sold my truck that I was going to use to
moving
move.
Is really hard on a motorcycle.
Yeah, and Tyler hit the nail on the head there.
Yeah.
I only have a motorcycle at this point, so this shit sucks.
Moving a sectional on a 3-foot sissy bar.
Yeah, moving a California King on the backseat of my motorcycle.
Not
totally
necessarily
legit.
Ideal. Yeah, but that's such like a hard one because like, I mean, you sold everything.
Yeah,
just about in an afternoon, or got commitments from people in an afternoon, and that's so exciting and like so crazy.
Yeah,
but yeah, if that dude would have just been like, all right, cool, we'll take care of it next weekend, it would have been like perfect.
Like really rad that I sold it all, but
100%, yeah.
Timing kind of terrible. Was it my fault for listing it that early? Yes. Do I care? Not really.
Did you guys find an apartment in a very, very short amount of time?
Yeah.
Also, yes. Is that fortuitous? Also, yes. Did it all lay out in horrible timing?
Yeah.
150%. Absolutely, yes. But I'm working a bunch, so just take my car.
Yeah.
So, just running back and forth.
Yeah, we'll see.
We're killing it.
Anyway, so yeah, that was my this shit sucks for this week.
I think this shit sucks for me is both good and bad too. It's just being back to work. Like, it's so weird to be paid to not work. Well, I say that. I lost 2 jobs. Like, there's nothing good about that.
Yeah.
But going from just doing like side work for family, like stuff around people's houses and working on some vehicle projects, to actually like working a scheduled shift, you're like, whoa, dude, this is like a weird. I mean, we talked about it at the start of, the beginning of the podcast. Like, we worked a ton because you were in the shop every night, every weekend, and working 40 hours a week. I had 2 gigs. I didn't have a day off I had 1 day off in like 6 months.
Yeah.
And then to go to a month and a half off and then come back to 6 days.
Big change.
To come back to what is a 10-day run, you're like, whoa, like, all right. Like, I got to
get back into the swing of things here.
Yeah.
Don't have the free time I had before.
Yeah. Luckily, we only work like 5-hour shifts, and they're like chaos, so they at times fly by. But it's a weird learning curve to get back. I'm happy to do it, and I'm happy that, people are getting back to normal, and most people are pretty happy about it. But shit sucks is having to be an adult again.
Yeah.
And I'm moving too, so we're both just, hey, how do we get equally as busy?
No idea. But You know what helps with that?
I would say getting enough money to pay people to move for us.
Exactly.
uh,
So,
on that note,
we're going to run an ad.
all right. Thanks as always to Anchor for the $5.46 we've made on 19 episodes of this podcast collectively.
Ballin'.
Yeah. So we're in this bitch. So that's exciting. So between the two of us, that should at least buy nothing. So that's dope. I'm gonna jump right into what in the Sam Hell, and per usual, just the way shit falls. We're going back to North Florida, baby. Title being, she cut herself on a window and then tried splashing her hepatitis C blood on a nurse.
Oh, my God.
Why have we not just cut Florida off at this point?
What the hell?
Yeah, it was a homeless woman, surprise. But 29 name was arrested Saturday and charged with aggravated assault on an emergency medical care provider with a $10,000 bond. She was in hospital treatment for her hand after punching out a window, and then when she got there, she became flailing her arms and trying to splatter all the nurses with blood.
That's vicious.
Yeah, which is so crazy because, like, I mean, all the health professionals right now are, like, high alert, extra precautions.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've heard, like, some people are busier and a lot of people here are, like, less busy. But can you imagine getting someone in, you're like, oh, this should be, like, a routine thing, and them just being like, and just
No, I cannot imagine that.
a horrifying disease.
Plus, is she, like, squirting blood at that point? Or
No.
she's just, like, flicking blood?
She pulled out her IV, so, yeah.
Oh.
She's a squirter.
Oh,
But, yeah,
man.
she started charging and chasing nurses around, which had to be the funniest thing to see ever. Also, totally off topic, people in hospitals don't have to wear masks. And why am I wearing one in a restaurant? I'm so over it. I'm tired of having my face be sweaty. We're all, like, joking that we're just all going to be pizza faces by the end of this. We're going back to being 15 again. It's
You have
gnarly.
an advantage of having a beard.
Yeah, it's hotter.
'Cause it covers it.
Yeah, but it covers it, which is
But you get hotter.
super
But
nice.
I do have an article here that beards evolved so men could take punches to the head. That study finds. So, on that note, can I fucking deck you in the face?
Maybe moving forward.
Bro, it's for the podcast. Come on.
Yeah, it's for the audio podcast.
The audio only. All you hear is just like a... yeah. Like, damn, guys, wasn't that tight?
Yeah.
No.
You're like, oh, you did it for the podcast. Thanks, dude. I'm going to say no for now. But if our bastard listeners actually go to the YouTube and watch the video that we put hours into and get one view on, that's probably one of us, I would be happy to take a punch.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, we're upping the stakes, waxing buttholes and taking punches. This is getting real desperate.
All right.
Next step
yeah.
is OnlyFans.
Yeah, I don't know how well that would go.
Yeah, it
but
wouldn't go very well.
we will see. So I had another article here, which unfortunately, when I laughed, I just clicked off of it and I can't get back to it.
Oh, that's good.
That's
That's a
here we
really
go.
Good one.
This is bringing back the 5-year-old who stole his parents' car
Oh, yeah.
to get the Lamborghini
Little
that he
legend.
wanted in L.A. or California. Someone who watched the video and saw the articles and stuff,
Yeah.
probably a podcast listener of ours,
Of
you know,
course, yeah.
of course.
But we drove so much traffic to that page.
Yeah. Reached out to the kid and gave him a ride in his Lamborghini.
Wow. Did he steal it?
He did not steal it.
Oh, pussy.
But this says it decided to give the taste of the supercar life with a ride around the neighborhood to the kid that stole the Lamborghini.
So what you're saying
I mean,
is
that stole his parents' car to get a Lamborghini.
so crime pays.
That was exactly what it says.
Wow. There you go. Boom. I'm not
It says
saying
right here, first line of the article. A 5-year-old Utah boy who police caught driving his family's SUV this week may have discovered that crime does pay.
Look, all I'm saying is I did work in advertising. So
Yep.
it's
Hey.
not that big of a deal, except for it is. It's all good. Everything is well. Everything's good. Everything's well. I
Yeah.
don't know. English.
And then on the flip side of that, to make us feel like absolute shit,
That kid is now rich.
no, could be. Who knows? They gifted him the Lamborghini right after, at 5 years old.
No, they did. Are you shitting me? It's like a Hot Wheel?
No, that did not happen.
Oh, dude, that one hurt a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it.
Yeah.
Especially as you just have no car now.
Yeah, no, that was on the spot. But boy 13 graduates California City College with 4 associate's degrees, youngest in school's history.
That's really, really cool. And also super bullshit. Because all school is online right now. And depending on what school you did it from, you could cheat your way through it. So good for you for finessing the system. But also, god damn it.
Yeah, he graduated from Fullerton College, California's oldest city college.
Yep.
That is still in operation.
Oh, so it's a community college.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, folks. He wins.
Yeah, he started taking classes at 11 years old, spent the last 2 years earning 4 different degrees, while you spent 3 years getting 2.
Yep.
And I spent 4 years getting 1. Or you spent
6 years getting 3.
Yeah, perspective. Yeah.
Bastard.
This
See,
little
but when I went
weenie
to
head.
community college, and the one class you took too, you could cheat your way through those, especially all the hybrid classes and the way everything I would presume it's going to go in the future, especially for community college.
Yeah.
All the tests are online. Like Quizlet got us through everything. But
100%.
as soon as I went to Arizona State for their online program, they have a full team dedicated to making sure those aren't on the internet. So like
that sucks.
That kid wins, but also there's no way. 13 and you're 4 in what? Some associates are like really long. Like a comms associate or behavioral science is like your GE plus maybe 6 classes. And then your whatever transfer requirements. Well, like a business one is like 10, 12 classes on top of everything else. So
yeah, he probably did the most basic ones he could.
Flag twirling and basket weaving.
Yeah.
Podcast listening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
quite possibly.
Thanks for that guy for being a fan. Really.
Yeah, we really inspired him to go to college.
Yep. So also sorry for all the horrible things we said because you're 13. But yeah, that's crazy.
So now we're being shown up by a 5-year-old kid who got a Lamborghini ride. Associates, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Weave them together and make a blanket. That's all mine were good for.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I used my 2 for toilet paper when all this COVID shit started and I couldn't get any TP anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it was a loss.
It works.
Yeah, it wasn't very absorbent, but what are you going to do?
That is awful.
Yeah, only thing absorbed was my time.
Yeah. But hopefully it'll pay off in the end when we get completely famous from our podcast.
Dude, I don't even need the famous part. Just like get us that little sponsorship money.
Yeah, we don't need
I
to
already
be
get
famous,
recognized at
but
the store.
if we could do this as a full-time job,
Oh man, that would be
tight.
just lovely. And dude, speaking of people who do this for the full-time job, we like talked about that Color Daddy stuff last week.
Oh man,
Dude, wow.
that was a interesting, dramatic, all over the place. Shows gold digging, in my opinion,
Yeah.
to one half.
Yeah, a little bit of using an image to
Exploit someone for their money, kind of.
Yeah, that, and then to kind of taking advantage of like we split the work down the middle on this stuff.
Yeah.
But it sounds like one party was doing way more of the work and the other person had all the terms. Which is crazy. I'll be interested to listen to the funerals, what they're calling it. This is the first episode back where it's just her.
Yeah.
I meant to do it yesterday and just kind of got busy napping. But life's hard. Yeah, dude, that'll be really interesting. I don't know. Also, like, podcast by yourself is
Hard as
gnarly.
shit,
I only
probably.
know there's only 2 that I listen to that they can successfully do it, and those dudes are insane. It's like Chris Lee and Theo Vaughn, and those dudes are like people who are just so ridiculously random that they can just steamroll it for an hour by themselves. But their thing was so back and forth. It'll be interesting to see how just there's such a big story behind it that it'll survive.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the flow's gonna have to change everything.
Oh, absolutely. All I got to say is if we get to the point where we get offered a deal for $500,000 apiece, bro, they can take everything.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. Dude,
I'm not going to be like,
sure.
you know what? No. That. I need $1 million. No.
No way.
500,000 base salary.
Dude, insane.
And then sales of merchandise, anything on top of it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Insane.
Life-changing.
Yeah. And then it's ads, and then, dude. And they don't have to own any equipment, and the little bit that they do, it's write-offs.
Yep.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts. I can't. It's so
blows
unreal.
my mind.
What blows my mind is, and again, I don't know the full story on this, but somehow Scooter Braun got drug into it. And do you know who Scooter Braun is?
No.
From my understanding, what is his job title? He's a manager of the biggest people in the history of Earth. For record label stuff.
Yeah.
He manages Taylor Swift and Biebs and whatever, the biggest people in showbiz. And somehow he ended up calling Dave, the head of Barstool, to try to say sorry on behalf of whatever. And I was like, how are all of these big name people getting wrapped up into a podcast of 2 chicks who made $500,000? This dude's worth $100 million.
Yeah.
How is he on the phone?
Who knows?
But hey, man, it's really interesting, really interesting. And I'm glad we're on the same page where I'll take a $5 deal.
Yeah.
Because we could make some fun, good enough merch if you bastards actually listened and watched the videos.
Yeah, true.
So we love you, but we love you when you tell your friends more.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, that's crazy. And I was reading more. I guess if they would have lost the name and stuck together, they were gonna call it the Fathers, which doesn't have nearly the ring.
No.
But that was and I didn't realize too, all of the bits, if they would have left and lost the IP and stuff, all of the bits that they have ever done could never be referenced again. They owned every bit of content, so they could have never said Gluck Gluck again. That's trademarked.
I heard all
Barstool.
that stuff. Daddy Gang.
Dude, could have never touched it again without getting their asses sued off for just making a BJ joke.
Yeah.
Which is so nuts. But hey, man, if starting over and being on your toes the rest of your life is really worth another $500,000,
No.
no,
It's not.
but whatever.
Yeah, well, let's turn things around with some good, bad jokes. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
All right.
Speaking of the Gluck Gluck, how do you know if you have a high sperm count?
I have no idea.
Well, it's an at-home test. It's not a medical thing. You have to chew before you swallow.
Oh. Oh. That's disgusting.
That's horrible.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to start the podcast on a joke today because you got to kind of build up to that one.
Okay, sure. What's good on pizza but not on pussy? The crust.
Well, yep, no, we're never getting a sponsor.
On that note,
Yeah,
Manscaped, hit us up. Blue Chew, hit us up. Anything fully inappropriate.
Geek. What was the other one? Damn it. Manscaped again.
Yeah.
Damn, what was I just sent you one the other day that was hilarious, and they kind of took that same approach. Well, we're horrible. We'll just do that one. Postmates.
Yeah.
Use the code. You gotta chew it at your checkout. We'll deliver your food.
Yeah.
And else we'll deliver because we're back on it now, and we're going because we have time and energy now. We hand delivering AirPods to someone who follows the Instagram. We're steadily creeping, but we've put no work into it, which is a good sign because when we put work into it, it's gonna be lighting a fuel under our little hot coals.
Yep.
So Tell a friend, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna autograph it too, because that'll be worth money one day.
All right. Yeah.
I don't know. That's actually a lie.
Sure, you can autograph it.
I'm not. I thought about it. It's a horrible idea.
Someone just hates it. They're like, no, fuck this.
Yeah.
It has your autograph on it.
Like, I'll take. We don't need the pros. Can I get a pair of regular ones that you don't autograph?
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, those AirPod Pros are super fucking cool.
Oh my god.
Now that I
use
tried
mine
them.
every single day.
Yeah.
No question. They stay in my pocket.
I use my base model AirPods, and they're nowhere near as cool.
Yeah, but now you sold a truck and a trailer, or a truck and a car.
Yeah, now I can afford anything.
Exactly. For 30 seconds until
I buy something else.
Yeah, until you realize that not having a car kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But it's summer.
Yep, it is,
It's hot
and
as shit.
unreal hot.
And then it's going to be cold as shit this weekend. So nothing is going according to plan, but we're just flying by the seat of our pants.
Yep.
The world, we've really influenced the world because at this point, the world is good enough. And that is the basis of how we started this shit.
Correct. And that is also how we're going to end this podcast today and say, well, that one was good enough. Links in the description for everything. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you're watching.
Thanks for listening. If you made it this far. Well, I'll just cut it there. We just burned that one to the ground.
Yep.
Rest in peace to Target and rest in peace to episode 19.
R.I.P.